Asymmetric coming up in the red cap. Close to a start down here. That's the light blinks away at the 1800. And he lets them go. Off and racing. Megazone and Melarab from the inside were away well. Barra Magic out wider. Tiff has spoken as between horses, blazing away the inside. General Grant and Wee Ripper are out there deeper. Asymmetric is also pressing forward as well. Piccola Senor is about third and fourth last with Vintage Stock, and just going up past that pair is Chicklet. Rock on Tommy is second last, and So War settles last as they sweep to the back of the track. And it's Barra Magic at the 1400, joined by Asymmetric going up on the outside, and Asymmetric shortly after gains the upper hand on Barra Magic to lead by 3/4. Now a full length. Wee Ripper goes around the outside into third. General Grant had settled fourth. Melara back in fifth with Chicklet on the outside. Megazona's midfield. Blazing away on the inside from Rock on Tommy. Tiff has spoken, got back to about fourth last. Ahead of on the inside is Vintage Stock. Second to last is Piccola Senora, and would be about 9 or 10 off the lead, and about 2 lengths to So War at the end of the field. Asymmetric leads the stablemate Wee Ripper up to second on the outside of Barra Magic, and a length away General Grant fourth. Melarab still on the inside of Chicklet. Megazonas with that pair blazing away 3/4 the inside. A length Rock on Tommy, a half to Tiff has spoken on the inside. Vintage Stock, a half length away Piccola Senora, still second last at the 500, and a length and a half to So War, whipping them in. 450 to go, nearing the turn. It's Asymmetric just in front of Wee Ripper on the outside. General Grant, Chicklet behind him. On the inside is Barra Magic, followed then by Melarab, and on the outside Chicklet, deeper out Rock on Tommy and Piccola Senor, and from last So War had swept very deep as General Grant had raced up to the lead. 200 to go. General Grant had hit the front, blazing away, getting up on the inside. Piccola Senora and So War from the back of the field. General Grant in front, blazing away stride by stride, coming at General Grant, but General Grant has a margin, holds it. General Grant blazing away, Piccola Senora, So War. Then came Tiff has spoken, Asymmetric, followed by Melara, Barra Magic back on the inside. Then Megazone, followed by Rock on Tommy, Vintage Stock. Chicklet's pulled in about second last there with Wee Ripper. It was one of the last ones home, and if not mentioned, Rock on Tommy and Megazone pulled up near the back there too. 9, General Grant. Number 9, the winner, General Grant. Brad Parnham, Stephen Miller, in a time of 150.49. Blazing away over there on the inside. And Piccola Senora with So War. Half neck, 3/4 the margin. Half neck by 3/4. 150.49 is the time. 9, General Grant, the winner. General Grant prepared by Stephen Miller. Gilding of 4 by All American out of Soldier's Smile. And a race by Horseshoe Investments. I'll just check second. But General Grant there proving too good in the last of the day. There we go, number 3, Blazing Away. Joe has a party, David Harrison, runner-up, number 3. And the 4-year-old by City Place. And is raced by A. Coburn, Mrs. K. Coburn, G. Hardy, Mrs. D. Hardy, and the Trailblazers Syndicate, and third to number 11. And that is Piccola Senora, Lactar Romilly for Neville Parnham from So War, Paul Harvey and Steve Wolf, both coming from back in the field and wide upon straightening. But General Grant has got the prize here in the last, taking out the Amelia Lodge handicap as we head down to the yard now. And here's Britt Taylor.
I do have SJ Miller here in the yard. I spoke to you 7 days ago prior to the run of this horse, and what was your impression of the run last week?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad a run. He just didn't have much luck. Brad rode him a treat today. He sort of got him in the right position, and they went pretty hard last week, whereas today they didn't go as hard, and he was able to get into a rhythm, and he slugged it out pretty good.
It was a mile last week, up to 1,800 metres for the first time today. Was it always sort of a distance that you thought he was looking for at this point in the preparation? Yeah, look, I want to step him up to 2,100 or 2,200, and I think he'll stay. So, this race sort of come along, and backing him up wasn't a problem. He's pretty fit, so
yeah, he's gone into it pretty well.
And plenty of talk, obviously, with the track last week being on that good 3, but clearly is a horse that's very sound and came out of that run nicely.
Yeah, he did. Look, he's a bit of a rude dog, and he sort of keeps himself fit, and haven't had to do much with him during the week. So, no, it was good win for the owner.
And this time 7 days ago, you were hunting down a Sky 2 screen here because you wanted to watch your apprentice Cassie riding. Wonderful day for her. Have you been keeping a close look at the screens at Kalgoorlie?
Yeah, I have. I watched the race before I watched this race, and yeah, she's going tremendous. It's really good. She had a first winner here a couple of weeks ago, and she's gone on with it since, and she's travelled a bit. Which she's going to travel a fair bit of the country, but. Hopefully in another 12 months she'll be an accomplished sort of rider.
Did she do a bit with this horse, General Grant, behind the scenes?
Yeah, she rides him. He was a bit of a rough bugger early days, and she was sticking to him. So yeah, she rides most of them. She's a tough little girl, and hopefully onwards and upwards for her.
Absolutely. Proud boss, and well done on the training effort here.
Thanks very much.
There is Stephen Miller after the victory of General Grant, and a comment as well on his apprentice Cassie Martin, and who brought up a double today at Kalgoorlie. But General Grant off the 7 days, no worries for him, and up to 1800, and a horse that will see run over a staying journey, no doubt. Here's Brad Parnham.
Certainly is. Bradley Parnham joins us now for General Grant's victory. Brad, 2 starts ago, the blinkers went on. He flashed at them late, but what did you make of his run last Saturday?
It was a good run. But the pace was really strong last start, and I was just sort of caught on the fence because I didn't have enough pace to go with him, and it's not really his go. I think his main attribute is what I did today, just get him moving early, and he's pretty tough to the line like that.
So the further the better for him at this stage of his prep now?
I think so. He's proved he's pretty tough, like he can sustain a long run. He's probably not got a real great turn of foot or anything, but yeah, he can definitely sustain a good run.
A thought on Street Parade out of the Karrakatta?
Yeah, I think he's just had enough. He really worked himself up too much pre-race, and yeah, like he logged into a nice enough spot, but he just ultimately didn't give me much in the end.
It was Neville's birthday yesterday. What did you get him?
I don't know, actually. Chris said we'll go in halves in whatever he was getting, but I don't know if he's got it yet, so I'll have to
I can
ask.
help you out. He got a computer.
Well, that might cost me a bit.
Congratulations. Hopefully you can pay the bill.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
There is Brad Parnham. Oh, I think a computer, it's quite the gift. It may have set them back a little bit, so lucky Brad's won the last year in General Grant. He may be handing the prize money that's straight over though, Scott, because Chris has gone out and I bet you he's bought the most expensive computer there is, and Nifty would deserve nothing less.
I can't imagine him using it though, Britt. What's he going to do? He'd be
get the fields?
Pecking, typing with one finger.
No, he would be a very accomplished computer user, I think.
I'll disagree on that.
All right, we'll see. We'll ask Nifty. That brings us to the end of Amelia Park Karrakatta Plate Day. A wonderful, wonderful performance by Amelia's Jewel. She is so exciting, and now it's all roads towards the Derby next weekend.
And of course tomorrow's Pinjarra Cup meeting down there, and hopefully they'll get some relatively nice weather. I see the forecast is for a downpour, but it has been for the last week, so it might not come.
Never trust the weatherman. That's it for us today here at Ascot. Hope you have a wonderful evening, and we've backed a few winners throughout the course of the afternoon. It's good night from us.
Thank you, Brittany and Scott. Correct weight to the last 9, 3, 11 and 1. Weight has been declared, 150.49 the time. And short neck 3/4, the margin, and the sectional was 36.12. Correct weight to the final event on the program. Next week, it is Derby Day, Saturday the 9th. On behalf of Perth Racing, thanks for your attendance today, and look forward to your company again next week. Thanks, mate. Catch you later.